Morning, everyone.
Morning.
So happy to see you. It's been a while. Thank you for being here. My name is Sandy, and I'm leading the service today, and we're talking about one of my favorite things, and that is friendship. I think all of you know that I'm very much a people person, and I love being around other people and sharing with them, and it's a joy for me to be here with you all. So I will read the original quote about friendship that goes with this, that's very powerful. It's from Yogananda. Through perfected divine friendship, mutually seeking spiritual perfection, you will find the one great friend. And that friend is in each of us, so you will find him and her everywhere. I'd like to talk about friendship a little while. Spirit has given me the gift of many wonderful friends in this life. And they come and go, but there are those who have stayed most of my life, and I love them. I love each season, the youth, the blooming, and the older age. And I have many friends that are more than 60 years younger than I am, which I absolutely love. And I play the grandmother role for a lot of children. I'm very, very blessed to be in that role, and I love it. But there are a lot of different kinds of friendships in this world. And Yogananda talks about divine friendship as seeking spirit together, which I think is the most powerful, the most healing, and the most enlightening form of friendship. And we are very blessed to have friends that support us in the spiritual path. I feel like the best friend besides spirit that I have had in my life was Norm Paulson, the founder of Sunburst. And I was so grateful and so blessed to have him as a friend and a teacher and kind of like a father image for me when I was really young. And I still cherish those days and those years. And I am amazed at his incredible love and concern and the responsibility that he took for my young soul, how much he worked to help me, and how generous he was in all ways. And now, at an older age, I know the feeling, though I have not had an illumination experience. I know that feeling of loving younger people and wanting so much to be there for them at this stage of the game and wanting to help them and feeling like everything I have or anything I have that I can share is a blessing. It's a blessing for me and hopefully for them. Now I understand a piece of the love that he felt and the heart that he had for all of us, and from spirit realm that he still has for everyone. I'm going to read a little bit that Yogananda wrote about friendship. When true friendship exists between two souls and they seek spiritual love and God's love together, when their only wish is to be of service to each other, their friendship produces the flame of spirit. To have friends, you must manifest friendliness. If you open the door to the magnetic power of friendship, a soul or souls of like vibrations will be attracted to you. The more friendly you become towards all, the greater will be the number of your real friends. Friendship is a manifestation of God's love for you, expressed through your friends. Divine Mother and Father live inside each of us. There is no person or animal that is not given the spark of life by Spirit. So we're blessed to be surrounded by souls that have the spark of fire of God inside of them. The greatest friend, the most omnipresent friend, and the most benevolent friend, of course, is God Himself or herself. And they live in every being. They live everywhere. So if we look into someone's heart, if we look into their Christ being, that's who we'll find. If we're challenged by a friendship, we can ask to see the virtues of that person and to see the Christ self within them, or the pure self. Once we see that and recognize it, that person will forever have our love and our respect. I know at times when I've had issues with people and I've asked to communicate from my higher being or my true self to theirs, that so many times the problems would dissolve instantaneously. And that person and I would have incredible love for each other. And that love would last. Not all friends are made to stay. Sometimes beautiful people walk into our lives and we're incredibly blessed by them. Just to find a year or two later that it was only for a moment. And we've got to let go. And letting go truly frees that person, and it frees us. There are friendships that we commit to, like in a marriage, or sometimes on a spiritual path. And those commitments are really important and vital in our lives. The higher our level of commitment, the more freedom that we have to love and to give and to feel safe and secure in that relationship and in our lives. How we treat the people in our lives affects us profoundly, as it affects everyone we're connected to. We need to respect others, and within that love and respect, to give them space and freedom. When we try to tether someone, they rebel. When we loosen that tie and allow them freedom, they rejoice and they come back. But sometimes people come and go, and our new friends that appear are a total surprise. They were in disguise. And they come in with wonderful love and commitment. We had a camp out on the island that we had planned last year. And the friends who were planning on going with us reneged a few weeks before. And I tried to convince other people to go with us. And it wasn't quite clicking, and so I released it to Spirit. And I just said, Divine Mother, you're in charge. If you want someone to come, let them come. And I literally saw an inspiration. It was like a little thought in flight, like a butterfly. Flew in the window, kind of, and landed on my head. And I knew who would want to go. And I called them, and they were like, yes, I would love to go. And it worked out beautifully. But I wouldn't have thought of that person. It was Spirit that brought them to me. But we had so much fun. We had such a wonderful camp out of such total harmony together. But as I say, Spirit is in each person. And sometimes they just light up. And sometimes we need to set them free. So we're going to have a silent meditation now. And Claudia will bless us with the bowls. A while ago, I asked Divine Mother to be my best friend. And I feel like in my heart that she has fulfilled that request in the most amazing ways. Through so many people in my life. One thing that I delight in is my friends that are really strong on the spiritual path. How they encourage me and uphold me. And the inspiration I receive from seeing that light in others. And I try my best to embody that light for all beings. If I find myself thinking a negative thought about someone, I try to transmute that and replace it with a positive thought about that person. I find that most people in this world have many, many positive traits and many blessings to offer, as do all our friends. I've found divine friendship and those of all ages. I'm blessed to have that in my own husband, who is brave, loyal, and true, and who supports me in all ways. I hope and pray I can support others as well. Some of the sweetest friendships that I've had, and I still have, are with young children. I remember when my neighbor was 3, she came over to my house to visit. And she went into the closet and found this guitar. And she said, Sandy, I'm going to sing you a song. I think Emily has heard the song before. it, it goes, oh, Sandy, I love you so much. I love you so much. And she went on to sing about how when she came to visit me and I wasn't home, how mad she'd get. Because she always really wanted to see me. But now I have another 3-year-old in my life. And the sweetness is still there. I am so very grateful for these many blessings. As Yogananda says, to have divine friends, we need to become a divine friend. To feel that love that's omnipresent and all-embracing. And that forgiveness that Spirit has for each of us. Let that kind of love and that forgiveness spark a fire inside of us. Let us forgive ourselves and be a friend for all beings. Each one of us is a VIP, a very important person. Not even one person is a nobody. Everybody is somebody that matters. And family of humanity and in the heart of God. No one will be left out. If you feel alone or you need a friend, they are everywhere. Just reach out with a prayer and an open hand. Spirit will reach out back to you and fulfill that prayer. He and she are very good listeners. They hear every thought, every request. So I'm going to say a little prayer and then we'll have a closing song. Living Spirit, we are here to be your friends and to be friends for all. Let us embrace you as the greatest friend. Let us invite you into our lives on every level. Let us lend a helping hand with an open heart where there is a need, that it may be filled. Amen.
thou shining sun. You are my life, my only one. Rise within my soul like fire. Let nothing quench this burning desire to see you, to know you, to hold you in my grasp, to stand the shore where oceans meet, of present, future and past. Sun, in still of night, thy will be done. Let all the children sing, let all the heavens sing. Shining sun, you are my life, my only one. Rise within my soul like fire. Let nothing quench this burning desire to see you, to know you, to hold you in my grasp, to stand the shore where oceans meet, of present, future and past. Sun, in still of night, thy will be done. Let all the children sing, let all the heavens sing, let all the children sing, let all the heavens sing. Let all the children sing.